Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Dave from mygunvalues.com, and need to do a little housekeeping here real quick. First of all, I apologize. We are using the camera microphone today. Some dummy, namely me, set everything up and did not bring the microphone. So I apologize for the quality of this video, but there's a limited window to do what I got to do today. So also did shoot a little bit of video from the property in Wyoming where we'll eventually be able to start videoing from. Again, there's no power out there, so we have a power actuated microphone. So could not really get good audio on that. We'll try to include some of that maybe in a future video. It's not going to be this one. Today's subject is a CZ 20 gauge shotgun. It is called, this is the Bobwhite model. It's actually made for CZ by Huglu, however you want to pronounce it, in Turkey. Decent quality gun. This one we're going to do something a little different with. This one I'm going to do a quick review on it, and then we're going to actually do something that nobody ever does. We're going to pattern this shotgun at 25 yards. And then my buddy Dick wants to sell this gun. So what we'll be doing is listing this on that massive website that begins with a G and ends in an R for sales. And we will get this, and we will give you an opportunity to actually buy this gun, but we'll actually be showing that it actually works, which is something most people don't do when they put one of these on to be sold. So I don't do it a lot. It's something we're probably going to start doing more of. Is now I've not gone through anywhere near all the guns in my collection, but in order to keep the cash flowing, we're going to start doing some sales. That does not mean we're going to start buying your guns. I still don't think that's fair. It would be too easy for me to tell you that, you know, it's worth X, and then if I sell it for a profit, people think I'm being dishonest. We're going to keep these two divisions separate, other than using the videos that we shoot here. I said the word, so it had to be bleeped out, but we're going to be using these videos on our listings so people can actually see that the gun works. Okay, Bobwhite. This is the 20 gauge. There's two different versions of the 20 gauge. There's a 26-inch barrel and a 28-inch barrel. From what I've been able to determine, the 28-inch barrel is by far the more commonly seen. This is a 26. We've actually measured it. This is the 26-inch model. It was discontinued. My buddy Dick's down here. That broke yesterday. I've got a new part on order. Sorry. Anyway, we got a brass bead in the front. We have double trigger. And on this, when you squeeze the front trigger, the right barrel fires. When you squeeze the back trigger, the left barrel fires. This one has, I believe it's 5 or 6 chokes with it. And we're going to, and again, we're going to pattern these chokes, and we're going to pattern it like you're shooting its namesake, a Bobwhite or a quail. And this gun actually works fairly well on grouse too. Dick has told me he's put less than 200 rounds down the tubes. I believe him. There are, you know, there's some marks on the stocks where it's been hunted. Nothing earth-shattering, nothing that really detracts from it overall. Something that could be touched up really easily if you desired. Some light scroll work, engraving on the receiver, on the brake handle here. It is marked Bobwhite right here on the bottom of the receiver. Now, I'm going to do a little other housekeeping here. When you look this up on our website, it says case colored. We had to make a decision. Again, we had to write the website for people who, for anybody who knows guns, all the way down to people who don't even know what a trigger is. We did not list case colored and case hardened separate. They are two different finishes. We simply call everything case colored because we're after the visual looks that somebody who doesn't know guns can actually easily identify. So that's something you should be aware of. We do call this case colored regardless of whether the manufacturer calls it case hardened or case colored. We strictly use the case colored nomenclature. So it has a Schnabel forend tip right here, or forearm tip if you will. That was originally designed as a grip in Germany, a type of grip in Germany. It's not quite big enough on this one. It's more decorative than anything. And something Dick's always done with it. Let's see here if I can get this.
Goes the other way, towards you.
Towards me. Okay, a little stiff. I have never opened this gun. Wow.
It's always been tight.
Okay. I'm going to take it out of camera range. There we go. That is a tight gun, which, again, it's indication it hasn't been fired a lot. It hasn't been opened and closed a lot. You notice we have two empties in here. Dick told me the story about him losing a bull elk one time because his dad put the gun away with the firing pin cocked, and it actually shortened the firing pin spring because it sat for so long. So what Dick does is he puts an empty shell in here to act as a snap cap, closes it up and shoots both triggers. You're not dry firing the gun, and you know, you're not keeping your springs compressed. That's his personal way of doing things. There's nothing wrong with it. So that's what you're going to get as a gun that's always had this done to it, if you were to be so interested in it. It has extractors, not ejectors. Extractor just pulls the shells to the rear so you can hook them with your finger and get them out. An ejector, when I opened it, would have sent the empties flying. And sliding tang safety. Removing the forearm is pretty simple. Just pull up on the lever and it pulls off. It's marked. It is marked under here, made in Turkey. And on this side, it does say Hue Glue, which is the actual manufacturer of it. Now, you can buy Hue Glue guns, only tag Hue Glue in the United States. On those on our website, they're actually listed under Hue Glue if they've ever been cataloged. But in this case, it's also marked CZ USA on this side. So that's the listing we would be using for this on our website. So I want to thank you for watching. We're probably going to split this up into two videos. We're going to reset and we're going to pattern this with all 6 chokes at 25 yards. And we're going to see which one shoots best, just as an experiment. So thanks for watching, and I hope you folks have a good day.